What is Mara Palumbra? Mara Palumbra is a path of sorcery, self-realization and true mastery, offering the possibility to become one's true, authentic self. It is an esoteric occult system designed not for the faint-hearted, but for those who seek to evolve and develop into their highest potential. Mara Palumbra enables practitioners to transform all programming, beliefs, and imposed indoctrinations, liberating themselves from these constraints so that they may walk the path of freedom from a place of true autonomy. This journey is not for everyone. Mara Palumbra is suited only for those who possess the strength and dedication to pursue their ultimate self-realization. Working with an extensive arsenal of forces, ranging from archangels to divine beings, primordial gods, jinns, ancestral spirits, the holy death known as La Santa Muerte, and much more, Mara Palumbra brings together powerful entities and energies existing not only outside but also within us. This integration of external and internal forces makes it essential to gain practical knowledge of the Tree of Life and the Tree of Knowledge, guiding practitioners to their true essence and empowering them to embrace their authentic self. These forces merge within Mara Palumbra, a unique convergence of both Western and Eastern magic, enriched by Latin, Mesoamerican, and Afro-Caribbean traditions. The most potent and valuable elements from these paths have been carefully chosen and, with 35 years of refinement, forged into a cohesive whole. A core element of Mara Palumbra lies in the integration of the Tree of Life and the Tree of Knowledge, essential for self-realization and mastery, and lending the path its unparalleled power. These trees, symbolizing the conscious and unconscious, bring practitioners into contact with both inner light and inner darkness. Mara Palumbra requires a harmonious balance of polar forces, the positive and negative, the masculine and feminine, to achieve complete self-mastery. By integrating Sephirotic and Qliphothic energies, practitioners undergo profound inner growth and self-knowledge, ultimately attaining spiritual freedom and self-realization. On this path, those who resonate with the positive masculine polarity and the Tree of Life are known as Palumbristas. They focus on the Sephirotic forces, engaging in spiritual purification and union with the divine. Meanwhile, the Palumbrista Maestros resonate with the negative dark feminine polarity and embrace the Tree of Knowledge, delving into the Qliphothic aspects of the unconscious. These Maestros confront their inner darkness and integrate it, gaining mastery over both light and shadow. The left-hand path in Mara Palumbra requires courage and a strong will, as it emphasizes the cultivation of inner powers often ignored or deemed dangerous. This path does not seek to dissolve or suppress the ego. Rather, it strengthens it through integration with the unconscious. Although each Palumbrista and Palumbrista Maestro may feel more attuned to either the positive or negative polarity, it is essential for anyone walking the path of Mara Palumbra to integrate and transform aspects of both trees. High cannot exist without low. The Qliphoth form the roots that nourish the Sephirotic fruits of the Tree of Life, symbolizing shadow aspects of the psyche that, once integrated, are essential for complete mastery. The path of Mara Palumbra, with its unique fusion of traditions and balance between light and darkness, offers an unmatched depth and power in the journey towards self-realization. Only by uniting the apparent opposites, light and darkness, life and knowledge, the conscious and the unconscious, can one walk the path of total mastery and connect with the full potential of the self. The concept of the left-hand path and right-hand path is deeply rooted in various spiritual and mystical traditions, representing different approaches to spiritual growth and self-discovery. In this context, the left and right-hand paths correspond respectively to the Tree of Knowledge and the Tree of Life, each with its unique symbolism, goals, and methods. These trees serve as paths to knowledge of the unconscious and the conscious mind, bringing the practitioner into contact with both inner darkness and inner light, leading to a complete exploration of human potential. The right-hand path. The path for the Palumbrista focuses on connecting with the higher self and the divine, symbolized by the Tree of Life and the Sephiroth. In Kabbalistic tradition, the Tree of Life is seen as a structure reflecting various aspects of the universe and consciousness, composed of 10 Sephirot. These Sephirot are channels of divine energy and represent qualities such as wisdom, understanding, beauty, and strength. The journey through the Sephirot aims to transcend the ego and find harmony with universal laws, where each step brings the practitioner closer to spiritual unity. The highest Sephira, Kether, symbolizes the divine origin, while the lowest, Malkuth, represents the physical universe and concrete reality. This journey through the Sephirot encourages a process of purification and self-development, where the practitioner cultivates the inner harmony and virtues needed to align with the higher self and the divine order. In contrast, the left-hand path, the path for the Palumbrista Maestro, focuses on the individual and the deeper, often darker aspects of the inner self, closely associated with the tree of knowledge. This tree of knowledge, also called the Qliphothic tree, is the shadow side of the tree of life and consists of the Qliphoth, or shells, which symbolize the negative and chaotic forces within both the universe and the human unconscious. While the right-hand path invites practitioners to focus on spiritual harmony and the transcendence of the ego, the left-hand path encourages an inner journey centered on self-discovery and personal power. Embracing the Qliphothic tree requires the practitioner to confront and ultimately transform their own fears, traumas, and dark aspects. This path toward inner strength and self-knowledge demands a profound confrontation with the unconscious, bringing the shadow aspects of the human psyche to the surface. In this approach, the ego is not ignored or suppressed, but is instead strengthened by integrating hidden parts of the self, with a focus on personal autonomy and freedom. From a psychological perspective, the right-hand path and the left-hand path can be seen as different processes. The right-hand path revolves around transcending the ego, while the left-hand path strengthens it. On the right-hand path, the practitioner aims to let go of the ego, aligning with a higher consciousness and connecting with a universal unity where the individual self dissolves. The left-hand path, in contrast, encourages practitioners to develop strength and willpower through confrontation with the unconscious and the acceptance of both positive and negative qualities. When we view the tree of life and the tree of knowledge together, a more complete picture of spiritual and psychological growth emerges. Together, they represent the full spectrum of human experience, expressing both the conscious and unconscious dimensions of existence. By focusing on both the Sephirot and the Qliphoth, the practitioner can develop complete self-knowledge and find a balance between the higher spiritual qualities and the deep, often complex inner forces. This creates an alchemical transformation where inner darkness and light unite, ultimately leading to spiritual freedom. While the paths are often seen as opposites, they can also complement each other. The right-hand path and the left-hand path together represent a full spiritual path, balancing consciousness and the unconscious, light and darkness, knowledge and wisdom. By embracing both paths, the Palumbrista practitioner gains a deeper understanding of the spiritual and psychological landscape of the self. The integration of Sephirotic and Qliphothic energies fosters self-mastery and inner growth, which ultimately leads to complete self-realization and a consciousness where the boundaries between the human and the divine fade. This journey, where the divine is sought in the higher realms and the unconscious is explored in the deeper layers of the self, offers the potential for complete self-fulfillment and an embrace of all aspects of existence. Both paths, each with their unique challenges and rewards, contribute to a complete and holistic understanding of the self and the relationship to the universe. Thus, the left-hand path and right-hand path together form an integrated path of enlightenment and personal transformation.